so excited to be here for this third annual conference. We are here especially so this year because there's so many things, people, bills, etc., that threaten the safety, the well-being of all of the LGBTQIA folks. So we're so happy to be here today with this representation, this community, and there's an emphasis on who we are and trying to be safe in spaces.
One thing I'm taking away from this conference is this great community we've got across all of our CUNY schools and just the amazing group of people that they have doing this. In one word, I guess this conference is amazing.
Being a trans woman with experience, being visible is everything to me, especially on International Women's History Month. We have to be visible, and that's why I am here to be visible and also to represent my Black and brown trans community, always speaking up on issues that are against the trans community, always fighting for right legislations for the community, and also picking up for my undocumented asylum seeker community, because I am an undocumented asylum seeker. So we must remember that we have always existed, and our resistance and existence is important to society.
Today's conference is so important because we want to help LGBTQI+ students feel empowered, feel connected, feel like they can be themselves and make change in their lives and in the world.
As I think about the theme of the CUNY LGBTQI conference, queer here, queer there, and everywhere, that is exactly what our community needs to hear right now. We are living in a time when so many of us feel isolated, so many of us feel triggered and reharmed and re-victimized by the legislative violence, by bills that are being passed, threatening our lives, threatening our existence. But we are here to stay, and we are not going anywhere because queer and trans people have always existed, and we will continue to fight because we have a right to belong and we have a right to be free.
If I hadn't met people who I could see myself in, I would not have succeeded in a lot of ways, or felt welcome or free to be myself. So creating spaces where I can help foster that inclusion, where students and community members that I work with and support feel welcome as their whole self, is critical. I want to know that I'm going to be welcomed as my whole self, and I like to ask people, where can you be your whole self? Your whole self, not just part. I don't want to be torn into different directions as a queer woman of color. I want to be able to show up as my whole self. So I love working with the CUNY LGBTQI Council, where we create spaces where CUNY can show up as its whole beautiful self.